Hi, I'm Terry from Bed and Biscuits Boarding and Training Facility, and this is Thunder. He's done very, very well. I've used a prong collar through all these exercises with him, but we're trying to get him, even though this is his first class here, he's been on leash. I'm trying to get him as close to off leash as I can because he's doing very, very well. And I think most of the stuff we're going to lay the leash on the ground, but everything except for the heel, I got him pretty much off lead, but we'll see how he does. When I do use a leash, it's just any 6-foot leash, okay? The prong collar. Through all these exercises, he's going to be at your left side. Dog will always be at your left side. So when we return, we're going to come back to the heel, sit stay, the down stay, and the recall. And I'm going to use hand signals and verbal commands through every one. So when we return, we'll start with the heel. Okay, so again, this is going to be a heel on leash. Dog is at your left side, okay? You're going to get him to where when you take your first step and you're heeling with him, you're going to have this leash to where when it comes down to the collar, it's actually coming down and loops back up to his collar. Last thing we want to do is drag him around like this. You'll never get him off leash if he feels tension all the time. His reward is to leave this loose. If he's going somewhere else, you just give a pull and release, keep walking. I usually tell him to heel when he does that, and he comes right back at my side and does well, but he's very, very close to doing this off leash. Okay, you ready? He said, heck yeah. Okay, heel. Good boy. Good boy, heel. Sit straight. Good boy, heel. Good boy. Heel. Good boy. Exercise finished and praise your dog. This is going to be our sit stay. Hand signal to sit. Bring your hand up like this. I do have the leash on him in the collar, but you're going to see what I do here. I'm trying to take a step towards the off lead. He's doing really, really good. Okay, so the hand signal to sit is like that. Stay with the palm of your hand in his face. As you walk out to the end of your leash, reinforcing the word stay. Hey, come on. Sit and stay. Let's see how he does. Stay. So you're just going to stand here like this. The length of the leash is all. And then you're going to stay there for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. No longer than that to start out with. Then you'll return. But don't release him. Stay. Reinforce the word stay. Don't release him till you get all the way back here. I make him stay here for a couple seconds. Otherwise, he'll start to learn to anticipate you coming back. He can get up. Okay, I'm going to try something a little bit more. Hey, come on. Sit. Got a fly bothering him. Okay. Sit. Stay. Stay. I've been laying the leash on the ground. Stay. Stay. Sit. Stay. Stay. He's been doing very, very good. Stay. When you return, reinforce the word stay. 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 Exercise finished and praise your dog. Good boy. This is going to be Thunder's down stay. Again, you're going to turn and face the dog. Dog is at your left side in a sit, okay? You're just going to point your finger to the ground, but I would put my finger right to the ground if you have to. Touch the ground as you tell him to down. Okay, down means to lay down. That's why when he's jumping on you, you don't tell him to down. I usually use the words off because down means to lay down, okay? So we got him in a sit. He's at your left side. You're standing up here next to him. Thunder. Down. Stay. Reinforce the word stay before you leave. Stay. 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 You're just going to stand here, hold the leash for 5 or 10 seconds, and then return. But I'm going to show you what I've done with getting him ready for the off leash, if you opt to do that. Stay. 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 Exercise finish. Yep. Raise your dog. Okay, for the recall. So far your hand signals are to sit, stay, okay, and the down, okay. And now we're going to learn one more, and that's to call him. You're going to do the sit, the stay. You're going to walk out to the end of your leash, bring your hand to your chest as you call him using his name, and he should come and sit at your feet. If he doesn't sit, it's not a big deal. We're just trying to get him to come to you while he's off leash eventually. And but okay, come here, sit, sit, stay. Let's see how he does. Sit, stay, stay, stay. Exercise finished and praise your dog. Good boy. Conclusion, Thunder's done really, really well. He's so close to ready to do the off leash with him on the heel. It's just a little bit too early. If he was here for the off leash, I would definitely have him ready. But we did everything on leash really good. He's off leash on the down stay, the sit stay. Probably could do it on the recall as well, even though I held the leash today. But I don't dare quite take him off leash yet because he does some sniffing and he looks around and stuff. I want to have that better to where his head's up when he's heeling. So his head is up and he's paying attention to me a little bit more before I take him off leash. So he's done really, really good. Going in and out of doorways, I put him in a sit, tell him to stay, and I walk through the door, open the door, walk through it, then I tell him to come. He's pretty darn good at that as well. Before I feed him, I put him in a sit, tell him to stay. He was already doing pretty good at that. You may have been already doing that at home. But there's little things that you should continue with this training, and he'll do better and better. I train him twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. And if you can do it once or twice at home, once or twice a day, he'll only get better and better. Then you can bring him back and we can do the off leash and he'll do really well. But when you do it once or twice a day, don't do this. It's longer today because I'm doing a lot of talking, but no more than like 10 or 15 minutes and then be done. Because it's like a young child, they'll get tired of training, they won't want to do it. So make it fun for them. So I'm looking real forward. If you want to do the off leash, I think he would be great at it. Thank you very much. Good boy.